Hello, children. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe at home. Myself, Mrs. Ajita Masih of Mount Carmel School. Today I am going to take your computer lesson. Before that, I would start from the Bible verse. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. The verse says that the child should be trained in such a way that he or she gain wisdom from God, as the wisdom given by the God may help all through the age. Amen. Okay, children, the first lesson is computer memory and storage. We have learned about the basic part of the computer and their workings in various chapters before also. We will learn about how a computer work, which is also called as computer operations, its memory units and memory of the computers. Okay, the new topic is computer operation. What is computer operation? A computer works on the data and instruction that are given to it. So, what is data? Data is simply something that contains information. In computers, however, data is the information provided to it in a language it understands and on which it can process. Next one is instructions. Instruction is a set of predefined rules and procedures to process the given data. Now we are going to study about the computer's operations. There are three types of operations. One is input, second one is process, third one is output. Now we will study in the next slide, we will study about the details of these three operations. What is input? Input is a data information provided by the user to computer on which he or she desires an output. These inputs are provided to the computer using input devices. An input devices is a piece of computer hardware equipments used to provide data and control signals to an information processing system. Here are some examples of input device. Next one is, what is process? A process is a series of steps and decisions involved in the way work is completed. The processing operation are carried out by various processing devices. Example of the processing device. Now, what is output? Output is a desired result that the user requires on specific inputs. These outputs are provided by the computer after processing the said inputs through various output devices. An output device is any peripheral that receives the data from a computer, usually for display, projection, or physical reproduction. The examples of the outputs are given over there. Now, children, what do you understand by computer memory and storage? The computer memory refers to the location of short-term data, and storage is a component of the computer that allows you to store and access data on a long-term basis. Usually, storage comes from the solid-state drive or a hard drive. Examples are given over there. First one is the computer memory. And the second one is computer storage, that is a drive, solid state drive. Next topic is what is IPO storage cycle, that is input process output storage cycle. The IPO cycle happens every time when you use a computer. It stands for input process output storage. Instead of outputting the information, a computer can just store it, so it can just store the information for later use. These are the image how the IPO cycle work. Now the next one is what are memory units? A memory unit is a collection of storage cells together with associated circuits needed to transfer information in and out of storage. Like we remember people by their names and books by their labels. Similarly, computer remember data in the form of memory units. Memory units are of following types. First one is binary digit, second one is byte. Memory measurement table is as follows. Now the next one is what do you understand by binary digit and byte? First one, binary digit is the smallest unit data in a computer, stores data in the form of binary digit 0 and 1. It is known as binary digit. Next is byte. Is the smallest unit which can represent a data item or a character. This is the example of bit and byte, binary digit and byte. The next topic is memory in computers. Children, do you remember the face of a person you saw on road today? What she was or he was wearing? What is the color of the cloth that the person was wearing? It is difficult to remember so many details, isn't it? So, computer is a machine which can store and remember the information or data easily. It keeps the data stored forever. It gets deleted only when you delete it from the computer memory. Let us study more about memory and storage divide in this chapter. The computer memory is used to store all the instruction given by the user. It stores files, folders, documents, images, music, and also different types of software. Now we will study about the types of memory in a computer. First one is primary memory and the second one is secondary memory. Okay, as I said before, this is the chart of computer memory. First one is primary memory and the second one is secondary memory. The primary memory is known as random access memory and the secondary memory is known as read only memory. So I will explain about the primary memory, that is RAM. RAM is a volatile or erasable memory. It means the data stored in RAM is temporary and gets deleted when the computer turns off. And the second one is secondary memory, that is ROM. It is a non-volatile or non-erasable memory. It means the data stored in ROM is permanent. The data once recorded on ROM does not get deleted even if the computer gets off. The chart is given over there under the primary memory DRAM, SRAM, DRAM, in secondary memory PROM, PROM, EPROM. Now let's understand the difference between RAM and ROM. ROM stands for read-only memory, whereas RAM stands for random access memory. Secondly, data stored in ROM is non-erasable in nature, whereas data stored in RAM is erasable in nature. Third point, data stored in ROM is not lost if electricity power supplies goes. On other hand, data in RAM is lost if electricity supplies is interrupted. Fourth point, ROM is permanent memory, however, RAM is temporary memory. Fifth point, types of ROMs are PROM, EEPROM, EPROM, and types of RAM are DRAM and STRAM. You can see the example over there. Now we will study about secondary memory. Secondary memory is external memory. A computer has limited internal memory. It cannot save all the work that we do for a long period of time. We need to save our work in external storage device also, that is secondary memory device. Some of the common storage device are explained below. Under secondary memory, there are majorly two types. Firstly, fixed device, and secondly, removable device. Fixed device are hard disk drive and CD or DVD drive, which are pre-attached to the computer. Under removable device such as pen drive and Blu-ray disc are externally attached to the computer as per the requirement of the user. These are some common examples of secondary memory. The next topic is online storage site. Cloud storage involves upload and save data on various online platforms which not only provide the facilities of storage but also syncing and sharing of data which can be accessed from any device via the internet. Various examples of cloud storage platform provide over the internet. Seeing this image, you can understand the various storage platform provided in the internet. Okay, children, I hope that you understood the lesson. Read the chapter nicely, take care of yourself, be safe, and pray to God so that we can easily come out from this situation which is going on now, and we all may see in the school soon. And if there are any queries are there, you can ask in the class group. Thank you. Bye.